All right, Scorpio, this is a reading for you for the full moon in Cancer. Scorpio, oh my goodness, your counterpart was not wanting to talk yesterday. I did like 3 videos for Taurus. I think I finally got the second one posted. Like, things are just not like clicking for the other part of yourself here as well, right? With that being said, I feel like there's a space here where you've been going through a lot of hardships at this time, a lot of frustrations, a lot of things that have not been, turning like in your favor here as well, right? Like, I feel like there's a lot of like financial worries. Keep in mind, this is being restored as it's supposed to. I feel like it's by your faith that like these things are coming into pass, right? Like for yourself, right? Scorpio, I feel like there's been a lot of friendships lost. There could have been some deaths here. There could have been a lot of toxic behaviors within yourself that really kept like appearing and showing themselves to you here as well, right? With that being said, I feel like you've also witnessed a lot of miracles in this time, right? Like a lot of things like, how in the world did this happen? Like, I feel like you're so surprised at like how like you're continually being blessed, right? Like, I feel like there's a space here where oh, Scorpio. Oh, there could have been like a lot of people around you, like coworkers, family members here, right? Like a lot of frustrations involving your home life. I feel like there could have been some things involving your car, right? Like some things involving your home situation, some things involving your children. There's been a space here where Scorpio, like you're being attacked, like, and you know it's spiritual. You like, yes, it's playing out in the physical form here, right? But I feel like the closer you're getting to the spiritual connection, it's almost like the more like all these negative energies are trying to like play their part here, right? Like they're trying to like run you off the road. They're trying to, change up situations involving your children. Like they're trying to, take advantage of your home situation here as well, right? Like I feel like there's a space here where you're just being like almost antagonized, like a lot of frustration, a lot of irritation here as well, right? But I feel like you're like handling this with like your head held strong. Like, okay, so your water busted, your heat went out, like your car got hit, like all these things were happening, but like you stayed tough, you stayed strong. And I feel like this mentality that you've been almost like adopting for yourself, like I feel like it's very much like I feel like there was a space where you're almost like, why me? Like, why do I have to go through these things? But Scorpio, like this is necessary in order for you to get to the next space for your growth period, right? You know that you're trusting, and you know that you have huge belief here as well, right? Um, okay, I'm gonna take these two, right? I don't know what that means. Good morning, good morning. I don't know what that means. But thank you. Okay, first out we have judgment and song. I feel like there's a space here where you've had a lot of people that have almost been like judging how it is you're choosing to speak here for yourself, how it is you're choosing to like really adapt like these certain beliefs. And I feel like there's been a space here where you've almost been like a people pleaser. At this point, I feel like you're really sharing how it is you're like believing. And I feel like there's a space here where people could have gotten like in a judgmental space about how you've been speaking, how it is you've been sharing your voice, right? Hey, good morning. And I feel like moving forward here, like you're so accepting and they're so accepting here. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing, by the way. I feel like there's a space here where you've just been really adapting like a place where you have no problem speaking your voice. Hey, don't forget to do this. Hey, like almost like a delegating space here. And I feel like the more that you're like tuned in and tapped into this like almost boss energy, like the more things are getting done in like in the order that you're liking them to here as well, right? Like I feel like there's a space of comfortability, like accepting yourself. And I feel like it's almost like the deepest, darkest parts of you here as well, right? Like your opinions, your voice is necessary like to be told here as well. Like I feel like there's been a space here where you're really speaking out about like racial injustice, like a space here where you've really been speaking out about like certain beliefs about certain things. I feel like it could also be like gay rights. I feel like there's a space here where like you have no problem stating your beliefs and like where it is you're coming from, what it like how it is you're trying to like change. Oh, thank you so much. Hey guys, love you, love you, love you. Yeah, I feel like there's a space here where you're just like you have no problem like telling people like how you really feel about certain things. And I feel like it's almost like your words of wisdom here, right? Because I feel like it's wisdom. I feel like it's something that other people have never experienced in their life. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of like people who view the world a lot differently than how you do, right? Like, and I feel like the more that you're like sharing your piece, like sharing your voice here as well, like it's almost like changing the hearts of other people here as well, right? We have the moon and the Knight of Cups. Moving forward, Scorpio, I feel like there could be a love interest here. I feel like they're keeping their beliefs very much hidden and secret from you. I feel like it's very much a deep like well of emotion, but I feel like there's almost like this, hey, I feel like there's almost like this space of fear that they have like to like really bring it towards you, right? And then we have the King of Pentacles. This could be Taurus, Virgo. Ooh, I got hot. Ooh, Scorpio. Who are you dealing with? I feel like this could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here as well, right? I feel like this is very much a masculine energy who has been in your space, and I feel like they're like keeping it very much hidden from you, but I feel like they feel a lot of things about you here as well, right? And let me see. Knight of Swords, yeah. Scorpio. I feel like up to this point they've been like keeping themselves very secret, very hidden from you, right? I feel like moving forward, in order for this connection to like get like going, get a jump start here as well, they're coming in, and I feel like they're coming in very quickly. I feel like they're really sharing a lot of emotion with you that you really did not expect. I feel like how they have been feeling about you here like is out of this world, right? And yeah, moving forward, it's time for them to like really bring this to light, and it's up to you if like this is something you're willing to accept here as well, right? And you have the Knight of Wands. This is very much a passionate, very much a lustful energy here as well, right? But keep in mind we have the Knight of Wands with the Knight of Cups. This is very much somebody who, yes, they are lustful towards you. They have a lot of like sexual energy built up for you here as well, right? But I feel like there's a lot of emotional connection here, and I feel like that's almost what is keeping this King of Pentacles continuously trying to like put their foot in, like, don't forget about me, like here's a phone call, here's a text message, here's like any information, any like exchange of like, hey, like don't forget about me, like I'm still in your like energy field here as well, right? And then we have the Seven of Wands. As they're doing this, Scorpio, I feel like there's a space here where you're really protecting yourself. I feel like you could be also building up like it's almost like walls around your heart. Like you're not wanting this energy to come in. You're not wanting this energy to come in and affect you in the way that it has like before, right? And this doesn't have to necessarily be a person that you've dealt with in the past. This could also be somebody like, it's almost like their energy like imprint reminds you of somebody else's. And I feel like there's a space here where you've really been protecting yourself, really guarding yourself from anybody that's almost like been similar to you in the past, right? And then we have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, I feel like there's a space here where you're almost like pushing like your emotions to the side. Like here you are, Scorpio. Like I feel like there's a space here where you've almost been like pushing your emotions to the side in order to protect yourself. Yes, you have love, you have care, you have genuine attraction to certain people, certain energies, but I feel like there's a space here where you're really trying to like cover this up. Like you're not wanting to yourself to be vulnerable. You're not wanting yourself to allow just anybody to come in. Like I feel like there's a space here where if it's somebody that's offering like something small, you're just like, meh. Okay. But I feel like if it's like you're only allowing like certain things like to come in here that are like grand, like out of this world, like you're wanting something that's like so much bigger than what it is you had been expecting here for yourself as well, right? And we have the High Priestess. Yeah. Definitely. Like I feel like there's a reason why you've had so many different like opportunities come in for you at this time. Like you know what it is you are willing to settle for, right? Like you're willing to accept, these aspects in a relationship, in a person here as well, right? And you're not like settling for anybody or anything that's just subpar. Like you're wanting something more, you're wanting something better here than what it is you've been necessarily accepting here for yourself, right? And you know why like you're like resisting certain people and certain energies here as well, right? And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, once again, there's a space here where like, you know, like there's going to be several different opportunities, several different people, several different energies here, and they're wanting to come in and really connect with you. I feel like they're very attracted to you because it's almost like you move like water here as well, right? Scorpio, you know that like these are not your forever people. These are not people you're willing to settle down with. These are not people you're willing to like continue on your journey. And so I feel like there's going to become a space here where you're getting very serious with yourself and with these different people and energies as to like, hey, these are my boundaries. This is what I will accept. I don't necessarily want to continue this in this fashion or this way, right? We have the Three of Swords. I feel like as you're doing this, it's breaking their heart. Like, I feel like this is not something that these energies or people like had expected from you here as well, right? Like, I feel like there was almost like a strength that like came within yourself to like really like, I'm not negotiating. Like, this is what it is. This is what it's not. And I feel like as you're doing this, there's going to be a space here where you're really guarding yourself from I feel like oh, my heart is hurt. Oh, my heart just started hurting. I feel like there's a space here where a lot of different people could have came in and like left you. They could have ghosted you. They could have like done certain things that like really broke your heart. Like they didn't give you an explanation. There was no like a piece that had been said here as well, right? And I feel like there's almost a space here where you're realizing like you run from relationships in order for yourself not to get left again, right? And I feel like there's a space here where you're really going through a lot of changes within yourself in order to like better like your opportunities here, like what it is you're really wanting for yourself, right? I feel like there's a space here where you're really connecting with the feminine aspects within you. I feel like there's a space, once again, it's about how you're speaking to others, like how you're connecting with your body here as well, right? Especially like your gut health. I feel like there's a space here where you've almost been feeling unhealthy. You've almost been feeling unhappy, unattractive here. And that's not the case. Like, and you know that, like, you know how great you are. You know how you appear to the world here as well. And it's almost like the more that you're connecting with yourself, with your emotions, with your physical body here as well. Like it's like, nothing can like come in and touch you, right? I feel with these aspects where I feel like you've been like spiritually attacked, like I feel like you're having some realizations as to like, hey, you are so protected. Like if anybody were to come up and touch like your children, touch your car, touch your home here as well, I feel like it's like static shock. I feel like there's a space here where you know that you are being guided and you are protected. You're supposed to be going through these experiences to almost like realize like, hey, how truly protected you really are, right? I feel like there's a space here as I feel like it's almost like your enemies. I feel like there's a space here where like your enemies have been like trying to like nip at your ankles here. It's very much like a chihuahua energy, like very in control, very like dogmatic, like very frustrating here, like irritating. Like I feel like it's a very much an irritating space. As like your enemies are being like taken care of, like I feel like you're seeing it firsthand. Like it's going by your like smells, colors, it's your senses here. Like what is it you're seeing, what is it you're feeling, what is it you're hearing? I feel like your spirit guides and your angels are pulling you out of these situations. They're almost like guiding you like, hey, turn left here, go right here, hey, it's time to leave. I feel like there's certain people, places, and things that are inviting you into their space, right? But you feel so uncomfortable, like you're feeling this negative energy. And I feel like there's a space here where you're really connecting with your spiritual side, and it's almost like the more that you're doing that, it's like the more that negativity is getting pushed at you. So I feel like there's a space of grounding here that's really going to help you get through whatever it is has been like happening. Like I feel like it's an occurrence. It's not just one person, one energy, one situation here, right? I feel like this is happening like multiple times, and I feel like there's a space here where you're really connecting to yourself, right? And then we have the Three of Cups. Yeah. I feel like there's a space of reunion here. I feel like it's very much within yourself, very much within your body, very much within your feelings and emotions. I feel like this is something that you've almost been pushing out in order to like protect yourself here as well. I feel like there's the more that you're connecting to like once again yourself, like it's pushing you closer to like the wish fulfillments, the goals, the dreams that you've had for yourself up to this point. And I feel like there's been a space here where you've almost been like forgetting them for yourselves, right? And we have the Six of Cups. This could definitely be involving a relationship. I feel like it's, once again, it didn't have to necessarily be with another person. I feel like this is very much within yourself. There's been a reunion here where I feel like there's been a space where you've been connecting with other people, other energies here where they just have not been showing up to the level that you're expecting. Like they are not doing the things that are necessary for you to feel loved, for you to feel taken care of here as well. I feel like you could have been allowing different people and energies to really come in and like hurt your feelings instead of healing you and helping you, right? And moving forward, like you're only having like reunions, you're only having like relationships here with people that are genuinely caring for you, that are genuinely like showing up to have a connection. There's a space here where there could be somebody coming back in. I feel like they could be bringing a lot of gifts, a lot of flowers, like wine, drinks, anything like that. Like I feel like there's a space here where they're really wanting a genuine connection, genuine love with you here as well, right? And we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, right? This could very much be with yourself. This could be with somebody that you view as like a good partner, a good financial situation, a good, somebody that you're like genuinely in love with, right? And I feel like this could also be yourself here as well, right? There's going to be a space where you're really starting to have self-love, self-understanding, and appreciate like who you are as well. And we have the King of Wands, and then we have the King of Wands here. I feel like there is definitely a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Wands here that are definitely like wanting like this coming back together. I feel like there's been a very genuine relationship, a very genuine bond here as well. There's been a lot of love, like there's been a lot of care. And I feel like the more that you continue to like almost like deal with other people, the more that you're seeing like how closely connected you were to this energy, to this person here as well, right? And I feel like the more that you're that you're like going deeper into relationships with others, like the more you're realizing like, hey, this is what is true. Like this is what is supposed to be. And I feel like the more that you're having respect for that energy here as well, right? I feel like where there's been any toxic behavior, I feel like you know it's time to let it go. We have the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles with the Three of Swords sitting all next to each other. I feel like there could have been a heartbreak here involving these two energies. I feel like you like there's like this innate sense of knowing like, hey, this was supposed to happen. I feel like there's a space of like independence, a space of like almost like finding yourself that you were like really needing to go through in order to have a genuine connection here with somebody that is supposed to be in your life for a long time, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing here as well. And I think there was something important in that Taurus video. I don't know, like Taurus just was not wanting to connect. Like I feel like there was very much like a frustrating, like not able to like really speak their piece or get their energy across here as well. Keep in mind there's going to be a space within like I feel like it's almost like people that are not in like your favor. Like I feel like there's people that are like really showing you their true colors here as well. And I feel like as they're like doing this, you're gonna start realizing like, hey, these people are not a genuine opportunity for yourself. And I feel like you're gonna see it firsthand. Like you're gonna smell it, you're gonna see it, you're gonna know it. And I feel like moving forward here, you have no problem cutting off ties. Like I feel like there's a space of like just genuine respect and care, but there's not going to be a space here where you can really connect with these people on a genuine basis, because I feel like there's a space here where you're just not able to speak your truth or how you feel or your beliefs. I feel like there's once again so much judgment on your voice, and I feel like there's going to be a space of separation in order for you to get yourself together. I feel like there's been a space where you've been neglecting like your thoughts, your emotions, your physical being, your mental health. I feel like you've almost been putting yourself on a back burner in order to like make other people happy, like to appease others. Once again, I feel like it's very much a people pleasing energy here as well, right? No, moving forward, you're letting all of that go. Like I don't care if you judge. I'm not judging you on how you think and believe. And I feel like there's going to be a space here where you're really able to like speak your piece on things and feel comfortable with that and not feel judged, right? Even if you are judged, it's not going to bother you like how it had been up to this point. Hey, good morning. Thank you for the sunflowers. All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. It says words of abundance. Words of abundance. I feel like there was this space where you were really getting in your head, like really working your own feelings. But I don't think it was positive. I feel like it was hurting you more than it was helping you. And once again, there's a separation between like your toxic behavior patterns and like how it is you're really wanting to live your life. And there's some true understanding of that. It says, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic term. And that is what you will attract for yourself and others. I feel like there's a space here where you're almost like realizing like the more that you're connecting with other people and like sharing your secrets or sharing your beliefs here as well, like they're like chiming into theirs. And I feel like that's like having an effect on you, right? And like the more that you're connecting to other people, it's almost like you can speak life into other people here as well. Like the more that you're having belief and understanding and all these things and like communicating with people, it's almost like you're able to like bring like peace and blessings, right? Like I feel like there's a space here where you're really connected to spirit, and I feel like you have like such words of abundance, right? Like there's a space here where you can really attract anything you want for yourself or for another person just by your words. And I feel like there's a space here where you're using like your words very carefully, right? It's time. It's time. I feel like you could have been especially here involving like a King of Pentacles as well. There could have been a space here where you were definitely like speaking a lot of negativity out into the universe onto this person here, and I feel like it could have canceled out what you were really wanting to come to pass, right? And I feel like there was a space here where in order to connect with yourself, I feel like there's going to be a space here where you're really finding a lot of love energy within yourself, with other people, a lot of forgiveness here as well. Keep in mind, life is too short. Like life is so short. Be happy and find peace within yourself. And the more that you're doing that, the more that you're creating like opportunities not only for you but for everybody else, and you're participating in the world in a positive way, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for staying here, for watching this video, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. Y'all are awesome, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.